Future Owners Night Away 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome and well done. If you're here, you're in the game. If you're here, you can get an O badge before the end of the year. If you're here and you already got an O badge, you can get a PO badge before the end of the year. So, the system shifts my life. I wanted to start off this topic by asking you guys some questions. You don't have to answer me now, but I want you to write it down and think about it. Seriously think about it. And be 100% honest with yourself. The first question is, how serious are you about shifting your life? Keyword there being serious. Whew, that is a run, eh? Especially if you have to sidestep there. Hey, let's go to gym with Earl. Okay, and the second question is, what price are you willing to pay for your dream? What price are you willing to pay for your dream? Key words there being price and willing. So, keeping these questions in your mind, I want to share a bit of my story with you guys. Because, like MZ said a little bit earlier, you might think that some guys who are very successful in this business already, they were just always successful in the business. It's hard to imagine a few decades ago, Sidwell was working on construction sites, being dirty, wheelbarrows. It's hard to imagine Mr. Glatswayo over here packing your groceries into a plastic bag after you've done your grocery shopping. Ne? It's hard to imagine Earl de Lilly went out late nights stealing cars in high school. And look, my story wasn't easy either. I left my house when I was 18 years old because I didn't want to put pressure on my mom to provide for me anymore. My dad wasn't there. He wasn't paying child support or giving bucks. So I decided I need to be a man and I need to leave my house. I did what all of my friends did. Let's go study, because you got to study. Got to get something behind your name, otherwise where are you going to be in life? Did that for 3 years, dropped out. A few 100,000 rand worth of debt that I had to sort out. No degree. Had fun, but no degree. So I had to hit the job market. In Johannesburg, in Randburg, went around looking for work, sending out CVs, because that's what you do, right? Got to have a CV. Got to send it to the right places. And I was lucky, I got a job at an office automation company selling printers and copiers, door to door. So my job was to go to 20 different companies every day, find out who's the CEO, what type of printers and copiers are these guys using. Then I go back to the office, I need to write all this stuff up. Then I need to get on the phone, try and get the CEO on the phone, try and convince him over the phone to let me come and meet him and give him a quote to replace his printers and sign a 5-year contract with me to replace his printers for hundreds of thousands of rands. Me, a fucking 22-year-old lighty, dropout from university. It was hard work. There was no growth. No way up. You're a sales guy. They called us direct sales guys. 20 pitches a day. And I did that for 2 years. And then I was like, looking at this and seeing other guys in that industry being there for 5, 10, 15 years. And I was like, I don't want to be like that. So I remember one day I was sitting at my computer and I was just looking for something to work overseas. I didn't care what it was, how it was, just let me get out of South Africa. Damn it. Because it was always one of my dreams, like I want to travel the world, I want to see the world, per me looking through the traveling magazines, watching Travel Channel, just like imagining me being there. And I was lucky. I got a job with a golf company in Abu Dhabi. Those of you guys don't know Abu Dhabi, it's in the Middle East. It's about 50 kilometers from Dubai. And they said, come, you're going to get paid in dirhams. You're going to make a lot of money. You'll be able to see the Middle East. And you're going to work on this 5-star golf course. I was like, come on. When I got there, it wasn't like that. It was a 5-star golf course, but I was at the bottom of the food chain. I was waitering. All these rich people with bad attitudes. Bring them their food. And be like, this is not what I ordered. Take it back. Have to drive out cold towels to the rich guys on the golf course while wearing my uniform, socks up till here, leather shoes, looking like an old school golf man. Those of you guys who haven't been in the Middle East, it gets about 50 degrees Celsius there in summer. You have to drive out in that heat, go and serve them. I remember there was one time even, there was a mama cat who had a litter of kittens in the bottom of the basement where they parked the golf carts. And it was a mess. They said, Jaco, go sort that out, brother. I was like, I'm a waiter. You do what we say. On top of that, my boss at the time was very bad. But when I was there, I realized one thing. I cannot work for people. I need to be my own boss. I don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it, but I need to shift my life. And within about 4 months after coming back from Abu Dhabi, I heard about Global Direct in Midrand. Opportunity to start your own business. They'll give you product, there's a system, there's mentorship, there's support. And I was like, this sounds too good to be true. This doesn't cost me anything. All I need to do is work hard. So when I started, I was skeptical. I was waiting for the thing to happen that was going to prove this is all nonsense. But then I saw an ownership promotion. And then it became more real. I started to believe. I started to commit to building my team and being a business owner. 12 people. Back in 2011, when I did it, you needed at least like 18, 20 guys in your team before you could become an owner. So I built 12 people, and I thought I'm flying, I'm going to get there before the end of the year. And within 2 weeks, my whole team quit. And I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. Then I built another team. Same thing happened. Within a few weeks, my whole team blew. I did it a third time. I built 3 teams that could do the production for me to get me into ownership and lost everybody. And it didn't even happen over a long period of time. It was just like dominoes fell one after the other. 3 teams in a row. And I mean, at that stage, I was like, I don't know. Do I go a 4th time? But I made a decision. I don't care how many teams I have to build, but I want to be my own boss. I want my own company. I want to be able to make money that can help me achieve the dreams and goals that I have in my life. And the 4th team I built got me into ownership. Then they said, there's an opportunity in Cape Town, but you're going to have to pack your bags and leave your team behind and go. I was out celebrating my ownership promotion, got assaulted in Pretoria. They broke my jaw on the left and the right, went for an operation, wired my mouth shut. I don't know if you remember, Sid, I was there in your location still that time, wanting to run impacts. Oh, no, you know. Your mouth is shut. I'm thin because I can't eat anything. I'm just drinking shakes every day. And I moved to Cape Town like that. And on the 1st of April, 2012, we opened up the doors of the first Global Direct in Cape Town. And it was me and 4 other owners. Had to rebuild my entire team from scratch there. But I did it quickly because at this stage, I'd done it 4 times already. So I knew I could do it. Promoted my first owner, was there for 2 guys, had to rebuild my office. It was a challenge. Hey, Cokes, you took like 20 guys with you. Production overnight. Did it a second time, same way. Promoted a guy out. He took the whole office with him. I was just like 3 guys in my office. And then I was like, no, I've got to do this differently. Got to build a proper team so that when a team gets out, I'm still left. And Earl was part of that group of people who, I did it the right way. And obviously, as you guys know, I became a divisional owner then. But it didn't come easily. There was a lot of doubt because nobody in my family's ever done anything like this. I don't know about you guys. Who in your family started businesses from scratch? Who in your family is ultra successful? So I had those doubts, Is this to be for me? But it's because of my belief in this statement, the system shifts my life, that I was able to do these things. And today, I've ticked off a lot of dreams and goals. Most of you guys don't know, but I've been to about 17 different countries since I became an owner. Countries that most people will never be able to travel in their life. I've been there, seen it, experienced it, have a photo, video record of it. I've bought a house a few years back, 4-bedroom house. It's mine. I'm not renting shit. Got my own property. Bought it for 2.3 million. It's now worth 3.6 million. Shit changes. Bought my car cash back in 2016, 2017, 150 grand, just put that down. No problems. I started a water company. These bottles of water you see on your table, I did that. Ran it for 6 years. Put about R1 million into that company. Didn't take a loan from the bank, nothing. That was my money. Bought my wife a car that is worth over a bar. A bar is $1 million. And there are countless other examples I can give you of how the system has really shifted my life. I was able to offer family employment, not handouts. My brother and my father worked in my water company for years. Gave them confidence, gave them money to do what they need to do in life. The system shifts your life. And that's why I asked you the question in the beginning. How serious are you about shifting your life? Because when I joined the business, when I was a trainee, I had 0 money in the bank and I owed about 200,000 Rand in debt. I was 200,000 Rand in the hole when I joined the company. Poor. I'm not there now. So I want to talk to you guys about this question. If we can get the posters up. I want to talk about why. Why is this an important topic? Why are these posters extremely important? The system shifts my life and makes my dream possible. Your life. You're not playing with a small thing here. The system is not a small thing. It's not a little protocol we have in the company. The system can change your life completely. You heard some of the stories here today, not just my story. The system shifts my life and makes my dream possible. But what are your beliefs about that poster? Do you really believe that this system and this business model can shift your life For real? Do you really believe that the dream life you have in your head is possible? And don't just say yes. Don't nod your head. Think about it. Because belief in this poster is critical. It's your business context. It's how and where you operate from. It's the first poster you get introduced to when you join the business. The system shifts my life. It changes your life completely. And if you believe in it, you're not going to end up like everybody in your community or in your family. You can be the first one out of your entire group to make it big, to make a difference, to make your dream possible. And in this poster, my goal, how do I build a big, lasting business that unlocks my dream and sets me free? There are many ways to shift a life. We know of one way that's proven. And you have to build a business. You have to learn how to be a business owner, how to be a leader. You have to learn how to train other people, how to make other people better than what you found them. How do I build a big, lasting business that unlocks my dream? Building the business is the price that you need to pay. There is no other thing in this country or in this planet that's going to shift your life so radically and in such a short space of time than building a business. And the thing is, most people are not willing to do that. They look at the work required. How many doors are you willing to knock on to get your own company? How many teams are you willing to lose to get your own company? How many family negatives are you willing to face to get your own company? And then it tells you how. How do I build a big, lasting business that unlocks my dreams? Follow the systems 100% and build 8 strong frontline trainers every single year. And I know you guys see that poster a lot. You probably run impacts for your new trainees on that poster as well. But do you really understand what those 2 points mean? Because they're simple. It's not complicated. Not complicated at all. But those 2 things take a lot of hard work. Having a great attitude every day, having a goal every day, working your territory correctly, using the law of averages, everything that's in the 10 keys takes hard work, doing it day after day. The 4 keys, leading from the front, 100% honesty, building the dream, training people properly. These are simple concepts, but they take hard work. They take discipline. They take dedication. And if I'm looking at the audience here, you're a bunch of guys or guys and ladies who are literally one step away from running your own business. And you've got the answers on how to do it. Building 8 strong frontline trainers a year. Ask yourself, how many people have you recruited personally in the last 3 months to grow your business and get you into ownership? What are you doing to make sure you've got the tools and the resources that you need to start your own business? Have you done enough? Or are you waiting for your recruiter to do it? Are you waiting for your upline to show up? Are you waiting for that thing in your life to change first and then you're going to step up? Think hard. Look back at the first 2 questions I asked you guys. How serious are you about shifting your life? Because maybe your level of seriousness needs to ratchet up. Maybe you think you're serious because you're in the business and you're averaging 20 deals a week and you got some guys in your front line, but that's not going to get you to ownership. The system shifts my life. How badly do you want that? How badly do you want a story like a Liam or like a Buchle or like anybody else who's been successful? Because that can be your story and even better. But you have to understand it's the system and applying it with discipline every single day that's going to get you there. And I wanted to leave you guys with one last thing in closing. And I'm speaking from my personal point of view, my experience, what really let this sink in for me. Take extreme ownership of your opportunity. Keyword here being extreme. Are you being extreme enough right now? With your effort, with your commitment? Are you really taking ownership of this, or are you still acting like someone who works for somebody else? Because this system can't shift your life if your mentality is that of an employee or of a worker. No disrespect to employees, but that's not what this is. You can't shift your life that way. You have to take extreme ownership of this opportunity. Really understand what it means. The owner of your ship. Hey, Cokes? Yep. Are you taking extreme ownership? Because if this happens, the next step can become easy. Then you can apply discipline. Discipline in following the system. Discipline in your beliefs about that first poster. Do you really believe that this place, this thing, this business opportunity, this system can shift your life and make your dreams possible? Or how many more people do you need to see get promoted before you? You want freedom? Like the second poster says, how do I build a big lasting business that unlocks my dreams and sets me free? It takes discipline. Discipline equals freedom. Liam, you said you started in April last year, right? April 2023. You were a trainee. I don't know why that rhymes. April 2023, Liam was a trainee. He's 25 years old, right? You guys heard a little bit of his story. But I promise you, if you ask him, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. What levels of discipline do you think that guy needed to implement in his life? He had no examples. He moved to Cape Town by himself. Any business owners in your family? Anybody millionaires in your family? Anybody making 60 grand a month in your family? But he believed in that first poster. And he took extreme ownership. It's fucking extreme to move from Mossel Bay to Cape Town and live by yourself. He wasn't playing games with the opportunity. He believed that this thing can make my dream possible. He followed what the poster said. He did the 10 keys and the 4 keys properly. I looked at his stats. He's averaging 24 sales a week himself. Week in, week out. He's not playing games. He is extremely disciplined. And now, because he's been disciplined for, what's it now, about 15, 16 months? 15, 16 months of pure discipline and believing that he can shift his life. Now he's going to get his first taste of freedom. 60 grand a month? I don't know where you're staying, Liam, but I'm pretty sure you can move out. I don't know how you're transporting yourself, Liam, but I'm pretty sure you can get some new ride. If Liam can do it, so can you. If I can do it, so can you. Some of you guys, you've got degrees and diplomas in your name. On paper, you're worth more than me. If you had to have a CV. On paper, you're worth more than Sid's or Tulani. Because I don't know if they studied anything after school, maybe Tulani. But see, guys like us, we don't have CVs. It's pointless. Because we shift our lives and make our dreams possible by trusting and believing in the system, doing what it says. So guys, learn as much as you can. I really hope to see every single one of you guys that don't have an O badge yet, get that O badge. Because what really pays off in this business is when you see people shifting their lives and making their dreams possible. Thank you very much.